What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Hangout spot where you already know it's real talk, boxing talk, live from my man cave. It's your boy Johnny, and I am your host for another edition of the Hangout spot live. This time, the Wednesday night edition. And I just want to thank everybody for rocking out with us live yesterday. We had an amazing show with 154 pound prospect Ebenezer Stuntman Griffin. He was in the building. He is now 5-0 with one knockout, and he's a bright young man. Knows a lot about the sport. I love his breakdowns of not just the fights that happened over the weekend with Chris Eubank and Conor Benn. He gave his perspective on what he believes is going to happen this weekend because we got hella boxing going on this weekend. He also talked about his victory. So if you have not checked out that interview, make sure you go to the Hangout spot immediately after the show and check that out. That was yesterday. Today, we are right back at it. We're going to have an amazing show. Hopefully, we're going to have boxing and entertainment journalist Kayla Rivera in the building. She's actually boots to ground in New York City for the whole Times Square Fist of Fury fight that's going to be happening on Friday. History in the making, something we've never, ever seen before in the world of boxing. And she's there, man. And I just wanted to get her perspective, man. You know, sis is doing her thing in the field, man. With the boxing journalists, with the entertainment journalists, getting these interviews. Like I said, she's live and direct. And there's just a lot of energy. If you guys didn't see today's press conference, oh my God, you missed one hell of a press conference, man. We're actually going to show some clips in just a little bit. But you guys know the deal, man. There's ground rules here. If you're watching this live on YouTube, make sure you smash that like button. The goal is to get this channel out into other boxing fans' algorithm so that they know we rock out every Tuesdays, now Wednesdays, and Thursday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is how we're going to do it up going forward. We may even add a fourth show on a Monday because I think I'm going to go live Monday night to recap all the boxing from over the weekend, man. I can't wait till Tuesday. Shit. Y'all better hit y'all notifications, man, when y'all subscribe because I may even go live Sunday night. I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen here and who's going to show up at the Hangout spot. If you're watching this live on Facebook as well, make sure you give me a like on Facebook as well. And come on over to YouTube, man, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the Hangout spot, make sure you do that. More importantly, pick up the phone and tell a friend to tell a friend. If we intend to turn this train into a locomotive, we're going to need more passengers because this is how we're going to do it up in 2025 and beyond here at the Hangout spot. Last but not least, you dudes know the deal. You dudes and gals know the deal. The super chats, the free chats, the donations. It's all open, man. It's all open. I definitely want to get my viewers involved in today's show. And not only do I want to get the chat cooking, but I'm probably going to throw the link out and start taking a few quick calls, because I want to get everybody's perspective, man. And if you want to send a donation, my Cash App is below, scrolling on the screen in the bottom. But yeah, man, today was crazy, man. Today was crazy. If you guys had an opportunity, man, to check out that press conference, man, it was definitely eventful. But before we get into that, I hope you guys are checking out the shirt, baby. Hope you guys are checking out the Tank shirt, man. I just got my hair done 2 days ago shirt from my What's Your Hustle family. If you want to cop this shirt or any other the fly t-shirts they have, they got t-shirts, they got hoodies, they got hats, they got joggers for both men and women. Fly gear, make sure you check it out at whatsyourhustle.com. The website is right there in the bottom of the screen, whatsyourhustle.com. And if you use discount code the Hangout spot in capital letters, you get 15% off your order. So make sure you check them out, man, and order something, man. Support my man Johnny De La Cruz, who's doing it up. He's the owner over there at whatsyourhustle.com. More importantly, support your boy too. You know what I'm saying? This is a sponsorship, man. We trying to make a few bucks in the process. So definitely check out whatsyourhustle.com, bro. They got the flyest gear out there. But what's going on, man? What we got? What we got in the check-in, man? What we got in the check-in? We got my man Alberto. What's going on, Alberto? Appreciate you, my brother, rocking out here on a Wednesday night. We said, Johnny, that Lubin interview was phenomenal. You actually listened to your guests and respond accordingly, not just talking to get off your questions. Alberto, I appreciate that. For those of you guys that don't know, I just dropped that live Erickson Lubin interview at Pro Box. This was immediately after a sparring session, man. It was an absolute phenomenal sparring session. Erickson the Hammer Lubin is looking sharp, man. As you guys know, he has a big fight, a title eliminator, an IBF title eliminator, May 10th in Kissimmee, Florida, on an excellent Pro Box card. You got a great array of young talent that's going to be fighting on that card. He's headlining against undefeated Ardrell Holmes. They do have some history in the amateurs together and a lot of animosity. We spoke about that during that interview, man. I just dropped that interview maybe like a couple of hours before the live show started. Apologize I didn't drop it yesterday. I got hella shit going on with the day job, and obviously you know how we're doing it up here with the night job as well. But I also got a Najee Lopez, light heavyweight prospect who's 13-0 with 10 knockouts. I got an interview that I got to drop as well with him. Again, right after a training session on Monday night. You know, we were putting in that work, boots to ground in the gym, bro. You know how we do it up here at the Hangout spot. It's not just here at the studio behind the mic, bro. We out in the field. We putting in that work, baby. We putting in that work, man. So make sure you check out that interview. It was dope. He actually, he went deep into his career. And like he's had a really, really, really good career. He's been in there with some big names. He has not yet been able to win a title at 154, but he is focused to do that. He's much older now at 29 years old. And he spoke with a lot of wisdom. It was deep. It was a great interview, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Alberto. If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you check it out immediately after the show. But I appreciate you on the check-in, my brother. Always showing that support. We got my man, Wax. Wax is in the building. What's going on, Wax? Make sure y'all get this shirt because I know my brother Wax. He copped this shirt, and I know I'm going to probably see him wear it, in one of the cards in the future. We will be boots to ground May 9th at Caribbean Royale. MVP, Most Valuable Promotions, is putting together another excellent prospect card on a Friday night, Caribbean Royale, Orlando, Florida. Yours truly, the Hangout spot, will be boots to ground, putting in that work. And then Saturday, like I said, we going right back at it in Kissimmee, Pro Box card, headlined by Erickson the Hammer Lubin against Ardrell Holmes, which you also have, like I said, Najee Lopez, undefeated light heavyweight in the building. He's going to be fighting against a tough Mexican with a 90% knockout ratio. You already know how the Puerto Ricans do it with the Mexicans, the biggest and best and most exciting rivalry in the sport of boxing. You got Darrell Blastval Saint, who's another undefeated 154, 60-pound prospect. And you have Dominic Valle, the super featherweight prospect we just had on the show last week, 10-0 with 7 knockouts. That was a phenomenal interview as well. The best part about all these fighters is they are trained by the great Mark Ferre, my guy, who is also the trainer of the chosen one, Edgar Berlanga. Shows me a lot of love, man. He's like family. So I will be there, boots to ground as well, man. Back-to-back days. And I'm sure, Wax, you're going to be probably at both, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely at one, I would assume. Alberto, I'm pumped for this weekend's fights. Who you telling, bro? Who are you telling? This weekend is going to be absolute fire. It starts Friday night, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Johnny, if you need a stream, let me know. I got you for the pay-per-views. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. My man, Mikhail. What up, bro? What up? Mikhail B is in the building, bro. Always showing me love, man. What up, Johnny? Got you on in the gym. Forget wifey. Psych, I love my baby. Come on, bro. You know the deal, bro. You know the deal. Ain't no perfect marriage, man. You know, you're going to have your ups and downs. You're going to have your arguments. The best advice I could give you, bro, as an old guy happily married for over 16 years, man, is you never want to go to bed mad at each other, bro. At the end of the day, don't forget what's important, man. You guys are best friends. Communication, bro. Communication solves anything, man. It's all right to be upset. It's all right to disagree. You're going to have your arguments, but you know what? Get over it. Talk it over, get over it, and never go to sleep mad at each other, bro. That's the best advice that I could give you, brother. But, get that work in the gym, man. Sometimes it's good to just get out the house, cool your head off, and then come home. Cooler heads always prevail, man. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. Definitely, I appreciate you coming on to support. Alberto, the like button is free, y'all. Cats better hit that like button. That's right, man. Hit that like button, man. If you're on Facebook, man, definitely hit that like button as well. And come on over to YouTube and subscribe to the Hangout spot. Let me just answer this text to see if Kayla is going to come on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah. She's actually in the middle of an interview. Like I said, she's putting in that work, man. She's putting in that work. Looks like she did an interview with Bill Haney, and that probably was an excellent interview because Bill Haney went in today, man. Bill Haney went in today at the press conference, so hopefully we'll be able to get her on. She got the link, so whenever she wants to jump on, she can jump on. Definitely, man. Alberto showing Macau some love. Hold on a second. Yeah, we got stuck there as well. The Haney's got that car pulled today. They stay getting hoed out. I'm telling you, man, it was crazy. It was crazy, bro. It was absolutely insane, man. It was there was a lot of energy. The crowd was going crazy. There was trash talk back and forth. Ryan Garcia got into it with Bill Haney and Devin Haney. You knew that was gonna happen. Of course, Teofimo Lopez looking to steal the show, man. Got the crowd hype. He came out with this lucha libre mask. We're gonna show that in a second. And he was typical crazy Tio, man, trying to take that press conference over, man. But Bill Haney, I mean, he was, the Haneys are the villains, man. The Haneys are definitely the villains going into Friday night. We got Hector Peña Martinez. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo está? Dímelo, man. Thanks for rocking out, man. Thank you for rocking out here at the Hangout spot on a Wednesday night. We got Pink Car 06 in the building. I'm looking to the fights too on Friday. Canelo, not really. We did a poll yesterday, man. We did a poll yesterday while we had Stuntman Griffin in the building. And, man, the Canelo Skull fight that's going down Saturday in Saudi Arabia, which is for the undisputed 168-pound crown, man. All 4 straps are on the line. Canelo looking to get that IBF strap so he can become 2-time undisputed at 168, going into more than likely a Terrence Crawford mega fight in September. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was like 8%. 8% of the viewers, said that was the fight they were looking forward to the most, because that was the poll I put out. Which fight are you looking forward to the most? I believe the Devin Haney and Jose Ramirez fight was the one that everybody was looking forward to the most. And I think a lot of that has to do with the intrigue. What are we going to see from Devin Haney? It's been a year since he's been out of the ring, coming back from that, they took the defeat off of his record. He's still undefeated, but we can't forget what we saw with our eyes that night. Ryan Garcia put the beats on him. But the result after that. The positive test for Ostarine. Ryan Garcia served his year suspension, which was actually over on the 20th of this April. So obviously he hasn't fought in a year, and neither did Devin Haney. He took the year off. So he's returning. So there's a lot of people that are intrigued. Like, which Devin Haney are we going to see? Are we going to see the one that came in into the fight against Ryan, or are we going to see that who came in with a lot of momentum, by the way? There were more than, the majority of the people, he came in as a big favorite. A lot of fight fans were picking him to win, including myself, especially since Ryan Garcia looked like he was crashing out during that whole promotion for that fight. I didn't even think Ryan Garcia was going to make it to that fight. I thought for sure he would end up either in jail or in a rehab facility, man. He was wilding out, bro. He was wilding out, but not only did he make it to the fight, you saw what he did. A career-defining victory for Ryan Garcia that went right down the freaking tubes, man. Right down the freaking tubes, man. Because of that positive test for Ostarine, man. So he was suspended. He served his suspension. He's coming off that, or he's already come off that on the 20th of April, and now he's going to be fighting in the headliner against Rolly Romero. Most people, I believe, in the poll yesterday said that was the second fight that they were looking forward to the most. We're going to put that poll out again probably. I also want to hear which one of you guys feel like, if there's a chance for an upset in any of those fights, which one do you feel would be the most chances of being the upset of the night? Is it Tio against Barboza? Is it Devin Haney against Jose Ramirez? Or is it Ryan Garcia against Rolly Romero? We're going to put up that poll in a little bit. I'm curious to see what you guys think about that. Alberto says Johnny Lubin been KO'd a couple of times now. I don't think he got that A-level fighter stuff. He can be a great gatekeeper, though, and solid test for prospects. I don't know, Alberto. I disagree. He's been knocked out twice, but he's 29 years old. He's working with Mark Ferre now. He looked phenomenal yesterday in sparring. I know it's sparring, but he looked very, very sharp. He looks focused, and that's what I got out of that interview. It's a different Erickson Lubin, especially when I asked him about the Charlo fight. Let's not forget, when he took that Charlo fight, he was very, very young. There were a lot of people, including myself, that said this may be too early in his career to take this type of fight. That's when Charlo was just dominating the division. He was the guy at 154. And he was brutally stopped in that fight. And I asked him about it. I asked him, if he can go back and do it all over again, would he have done it? Considering the age factor, would he have taken his time? Would he have waited a little bit longer to take that fight? And I'm not going to tell you what he said. If you want to know what he said, make sure you check out that interview after the show is over at the Hangout spot, man. It's an excellent interview. But man, I think he still got a lot left in the tank. Let's not forget, if he wins this fight, he's in line for a title. And he did say that there were some people that he wanted to fight, including the IBF champion, Bakram, who just defeated Tim Zeus. So make sure you guys check out that interview. Salute. Eddie Alvarez is in the building. What's going on, Eddie? I appreciate you rocking out here on a Wednesday night, man. Wednesday night, a lot of stuff going on. Wax, I'll be at MVP card, but I'm a maybe for Pro Box. Okay, I kind of figured you would be at one of them, possibly both of them. I'll see you either way because you know me. I'll be at both of them putting in that work. So I will definitely see you. Alberto said, Johnny, did you hear T.O. say, wepa today in the press conference? Yeah, we're going to play that in a second, Alberto. We're going to play that in a second. Mikhail hitting that double end bag. I got you. I'm going to get her right before she go to sleep. That's right, man. Make that right, brother. Make that right. Superwoman 607, my sister, is in the building. Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you rocking out with us here on a Wednesday night. Like I said, big fight weekend coming up. And today's press conference didn't disappoint, man. I just wish I was in the building for that. Because there was actually my boy from the Boxing Voice. He was actually in the building for that. And he gave his take on what went down. And he said it was, he's been to a lot of different press conferences, but this one was lit because there was a lot of energy. And it looked like every single fighter had their own entourage in the crowd. So they got into it with the trash talk that was going on in the stage. So there was a lot going on, man. And to me, that just makes for a more exciting fight night on Friday, man. I love these spicy press conferences where there's trash talk. I love it. You guys know me. I don't like these press conferences where people are being all cordial and respectful. I get it. You want to respect your opponent in the sport of boxing. Absolutely. I get it. And you can show that respect after the fight. Before the fight, let's not get it twisted. Let's not act like you're not trying to knock your opponent's head off. This is boxing. It's combat. It's a combat sport. Mano a mano. This is why I respect every single fighter that laces up a pair of gloves and steps into that ring and risks their lives for our entertainment, bro. These guys are special. They're gladiators. You heard about it yesterday when me and Stuntman Griffin talked about the preparation, how hard it is to be a professional fighter because of the physical rigors you put your body through. Not just during fight night. I mean, these guys, depending on the type of fight, I mean, you've seen phone booth type of fights where these guys are landing over 1,000 punches on each other. Immediately after the fight, they're going to the hospital, to get checked, CAT scans, getting checked for broken ribs, orbital bones in your eye socket. I mean, boxing is no joke, bro. There's people that die in the ring, unfortunately, man. So there's no way I will ever tolerate someone calling a boxer a bum in front of me. I don't think any fighter that risks their lives for our entertainment should be considered a bum, man. These guys are special. They're gladiators. Not to mention the physical rigors that they put their bodies through training, man. The sparring, the workouts, cutting weight. I don't think we all realize how hard it is to cut weight. I mean, listen, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And this is why I show every fighter respect. But yeah, man, before the fight, they're trying to, I don't like the cordial stuff. Get that trash talk popping. And today it got popping, man. Today it got popping at the press conference. I want to show you a couple of clips, man. Before we go any further, let's show a couple of clips here. And we're gonna go out to YouTube now. And this is obviously courtesy of my people at FightHype.com. Shout out to FightHype.com. But this was Teofimo Lopez, and as you guys can see, man, he came in with the Lucha Libre mask. Tio never disappoints, bro. Tio never disappoints, man, with the Lucha Libre mask, bro. I mean, the chat during this live show was going crazy, calling them Nacho Libre, crazy Tio. I mean, Tio always finds a way, bro. Tio always finds a way to be entertaining, but this was him during the press conference trying to hype up the crowd, man. And trust me, he did, man. He did.
Let me hear you say, oh yeah. Let me hear you say, oh yeah. Hey, all my New Yorkers, let me get a yeah. Let me hear one more time, yeah. Times Square takeover. Now let me get a T.O. That's what.
Yeah, I see Bill Haney smiling on his on his right. To our left, you see Bill Haney smiling, bro. Bill Haney crazy, but he probably thinking right now, shit, I thought I was crazy, bro, but Tio takes the boat, bro. Tio crazy.
Talking about Times Square, 48 hours. Are you ready? El Santo, el enmascarado de plata. Que viva México, cabrones. Honduras.
My man said, Viva Mexico, cabrones. He did the Canelo.
Puerto Rico, huepa. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Tio. Appreciate that. Oh, no. I appreciate it. Oh, you're going to keep it going? Okay, go ahead. Everybody here today, tonight, are you ready? Let me hear you say, yeah. That don't sound like you're ready. Let me hear it again. Yeah. Let's make some motherfucking noise.
Look at Tio, man. Look at Tio trying to get the crowd hyped up.
So, no answer. No answer on the mask there, but I saw a lot of people cheering, a lot of hooting and hollering, but one man I didn't see change his face once was Arnold Barboza Jr., ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, man. So they're gonna switch over to Arnold Barboza, man. And I don't know, man. Arnold Barboza is mad cool. He's a little bit too cool for me, man. Where's all that energy? My thing was Barboza had all this energy before the whole slapping incident, bro. Like what's going on with all that energy, bro?
How are you feeling in this moment? What do you make of Tio right now wearing that mask? Oh man, it's cool, man. It's cool. It's good stuff, man. This is amazing. Anthony, man, I just came from Manchester. It was the same thing, man. So I'm excited.
Yo, the crowd is drowning them out, bro.
Throwing on the plans, baby. Let's go. Arnold, you're coming into play spoiler. You've done this many times. Have you gotten comfortable in this role with people chanting the other fighter's name in their hometowns and coming in and spoiling the party? Yeah, man. Like I said, I just came from doing it. It turns me on, honestly. You know what I mean? So, look, we're here to show up, show out. I'm excited. I'm blessed. God blessed. Thank you to God, man, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. My family's here. My people are here from LA, baby, from El Monte. So that's all I need, baby. That's it. Let's go. The coast-to-coast fight. You see the mask on. You called him a clown. You called Tio Sr. a clown. Is that what they're representing to you today with that mask? Oh, man, look, at the end of the day, they're entertaining, man. So they got to sell the fight, right? So, man, shout out to them, man. They, I ain't got to promote the fights. You got to come and fight, do what I got to do.
Arnold, man, a little bit too respectful, man. Like I said, before the whole slapping incident, bro, he was going in on Tio, bro. Remember, he stepped to Tio in the backstage, when they first met face to face in New York City. I mean, but the whole slapping incident kind of changed him a little bit. Like he's mellowed out a little bit. I don't know if that's just him trying to channel that that anger, because there's no love lost there. He want to pop off on Tio. So, but shout out to him, man. Shout out to for Fight Hype as well for the video credit. But yeah, let's go back to let's check out what Tio
If your neck
says
looks
here.
like this, you need to watch this
Let's
video.
check out what
when you
Tio
sit at your
says
desk
here.
or use your phone, your head protrudes.
All of you, ready to show you guys the third version of Tio Fimo that you have yet seen. Thank you, Tio. How do you get this fight done? There's been a lot of talk about how Arnold
how Barbosa Jr. shuts fighters down and makes them fight out of character for what they normally do. How do you get this one done?
I say it like this, man. Get your pay-per-view live on the Zone, May 2nd, Friday night. You don't want to miss it.
Teal going in, bro. Teal going in. But again, man, you know, there was more to this press conference, bro. There was more to this press conference, man. When Bill Haney gets up there, I mean, it gets crazy, bro. I mean, you know, they talked to Ramirez, they talked to Devin Haney.
All of the things that you found to be comfortable. You've made yourself uncomfortable, and in your own words, undeniable. What does Friday mean to Devin Haney?
Y'all can boo or y'all can cheer. It don't matter. It's all noise. It's all noise. When I dust Jose Ramirez after Friday, I'm gonna get to y'all boy Ryan after. That's it.
Yo, you hear Devin, bro? Devin is clearly the villain, bro. This is crazy, man. Devin, who most people love Devin Haney, man, before the whole Ryan Garcia thing, man. And now he is the villain, bro. And it looks like he's accepted it. You heard him, man. It don't matter if it's cheers or boos him. It's all noise. And he going to dust Ramirez. And then he going to go after that boy, Ryan Garcia. Shout out to Devin Haney, man. Shout out to Devin Haney, bro.
He said he's going to dust you. Again, there's been talk about looking over fighters, and Devin has said he's not looking past you, but that verbiage makes it seem otherwise. A dusting is what he said is coming for you.
We'll find out. We'll find out the first round.
So, you know, Jose Ramirez is not really a trash talker, bro. You know, he keeps it professional. You know, he knows that people are overlooking him. And that's a dangerous opponent, man. An opponent that people are going to overlook, man. That's a dangerous opponent. So it'd be interesting to see how that shakes out. You know, let's see. We had Devin Haney talk a little bit more here.
This whole thing.
Like I said, the talk is over. I get to Jose Ramirez on Friday. And after y'all know who next.
There it is, folks. Your second of our main events on this card. And now we move to our last fight.
So yeah, man, Devin Haney, man, he's focused on beating Jose Ramirez and getting that Ryan rematch. But this was Rolly. Rolly hasn't really said much, man. Like Rolly has kept it really, really quiet. Like he did talk a lot during that face-off against Ryan, but during these press conferences, he's just chilling, laying back, bro.
Tell the people why you're about to spoil the entire party.
Oh, I predict it's full party. What you mean? I'm gonna knock Ryan out, and he can go have fun with Devin right afterwards. I think Devin deserves a rematch.
You keep talking about that, how they're going to have the rematch anyway. If you knock Ryan out, would you not potentially want to fight the winner of Jose Ramirez, Devin Haney?
I mean, we could go, so we can have fun with that later, but I think Devin deserves a rematch with Ryan. He's been asking for it for a very long time.
Good job, bro. Good job, bro.
So Rolly, man, he's made it clear, man, which is crazy to me, man. He's not looking for, to spoil the party. If he beats Ryan Garcia, you know, he's okay with them still having their rematch. And, you know, shout out to Wade Clemens, who's a former social media guy, content creator, had his own show on YouTube, great show, who's now obviously hosting on DAZN, man. That's why you got to continue to put the work in this field, man, because you never know what door can open up for you. That's a huge door that it's opened up for Wade. So shout out to him that's actually hosting this presser. But yeah, man, he even said, you know, you have an opportunity to spoil the party. And Rolly Romero is not interested in a Devin Haney fight if he beats Ryan Garcia. He said that they can fight each other. He even said that Devin's been waiting for a long, long time. Bill Haney said, you know, good shit, Rolly, good shit. So Rolly's playing that nice guy, man. Rolly is playing that nice guy role.
Ryan, Rolly's made it clear he's coming to knock you out.
How they going to Ryan
First
Garcia?
round, he's coming out to take care of business.
Yo, shout out to Ryan Garcia. Yo, this time before the April 20th fight, how different was Ryan Garcia in the press conferences, bro?
This is nasty.
Ryan Garcia was crashing out. He was cursing. He was telling people in the audience to suck his private parts. Now all of a sudden, look at Ryan, bro, with a suit, a shirt, and a tie, bro. Ryan is looking dapper, man. All professional, quiet, soft-spoken, trying to say the right things, looking like a role model. But then he gets ticked off, bro, and he goes at it. And you see a little bit of that Ryan that you saw before the Devin Haney fight. And we're going to go right to that in a second. But if you have not hit that like button, make sure you smash that like button. We're trying to get this channel out into the algorithm of other boxing fans so they know we rock out 3 times a week now, maybe even 4 times a week now, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you haven't subscribed, do that. Tell a friend to subscribe as well. We got to up this subscriber count. We are probably about 250 subscribers less. Like we need less than 250 subscribers to hit the 2,000 mark. So make sure y'all tell a friend and help me get to 2,000. 2,000 in a year, man. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy, man. Last but not least, let's get the chat going, man. I see y'all commenting, but I just want to show a little bit more video, man, before we start opening up the chats. Maybe get a couple of you guys on here, to give me your take on what you saw today. More importantly, your predictions for Friday and possibly your upset special. But yeah, man, shout out to Ryan, man, professional Ryan, man, trying to keep it, nice and clean and like a role model.
There's a lot of history between you two, but your message has been pretty simple. You're not just here to knock out Rolly Romero, you're here to retire him.
Yeah, for sure. Rolly's never been seen as a real elite fighter, so I'm just here to do my job, knock him out, and right off in the sunset. That's it.
Nah, bro. We got to get spicy, bro. Let's get a little spicy, man.
That's fine, too. And you got to know that Jose got that left hook, too. Jose got that last you even sound the same.
Devin talking about he don't even sound the same because he's not on the eye stream, bro.
Don't do shit. You get up. You got tools now. You get
Talk that shit.
This motherfucker's gone, and you can't train that. You can't train that. This motherfucker's gone.
Oh my God. Bill, what was said yesterday?
What the heck
Devin needed his daddy here.
happened to Ryan Garcia? This is not the same Ryan Garcia.
This is not the same Ryan Garcia. He talking about Ryan Garcia looks different. Did y'all see yesterday the open workout? The open workout, Ryan was in the ring. Bill Haney crashed, had his cell phone out, was taking videos, talking about this does not look like the same Ryan from last year. This Ryan looks clean. He looks smaller. This Ryan does not look like a Ryan that's on steroids.
This is nasty.
Bill crazy, bro. Shout out to Bill Haney, man. We trying to get him up in here after this fight, man.
I got multiple personalities, bitch.
Ryan Garcia said, I got multiple personalities, bitch.
Personalities, bitch. This is going to be, you don't want to see the crazy one. You want to see the crazy personality, bitch. You and your son are some bitches. You're the biggest bitch at all.
Oh, he called Bill the biggest bitch. He said, you and your son are bitches and you and Bill, you the biggest bitch.
You a big bitch. That's why you know a big right. You a bitch. You a little bitch. You a bitch. It's coming back. It's coming back.
Ryan's having a good time, bro.
I love it. Bill brings it out.
The reflection of Ryan Garcia that we saw.
I don't give a fuck what you say, Bill.
Not too much oxygen left in it.
Not too much ostery left in him.
This is nasty.
Hey, you better keep saying that. You're trying to build your son up. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to build your son up. I'm trying to build that confidence in him. Hey, we all know about Victor Conte. Victor Conte is the biggest champion in the sport. And y'all been using snacking all that shit, so shut the fuck up.
Bro. Victor Conte is the biggest. He said, y'all already know how Victor Conte do in sports, bro. Y'all already know it. Y'all down with snacks, bro. Ryan was talking that shit today, man. Shout out to Ryan, bro. Shout out to Ryan, man. He was talking that shit today. Oh man, we got
I
ads
got a
here.
Masato knife, and what followed was an absolute fiasco. So
I know the feeling, man. We got to pay the bills. Shout out to y'all in the chat, man.
And I know you brought your little cheerleading spot out here, but you still a big.
Listen, maybe second. Look, I'm gonna tell you.
I like this.
And I hope that
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. He's in for a tough fight with Rolling Romero. May 2nd, it's going to be a tougher fight than we think. Because he's a fraction of the person he was in for the team.
Do y'all hear the energy of that crowd, man? This is what I'm saying, man. I needed to be in that crowd, putting in that work, man. That's crazy energy, bro. That is crazy energy, man. Crazy energy.
I want to bring in your head coach, legendary. Are you not today? How are you today? Doing good. What has changed?
Very focused, been very disciplined.
Bill tries to go after Derek James, but Derek James wasn't biting, man. Y'all know Derek James is very, very quiet and reserved, doesn't really get into any trash talk. He's like Errol Spence, you know, so he tried to throw shade at Derek James, like, where were you when you were training Ryan and he was on this Ostarine? But Derek James didn't bite, man. He kept it professional, kept it quick.
Man, you ain't said nothing since he got tested positive. Where were you at?
Bill said, man, you ain't say nothing since he was tested positive. Where you at? Where you at after that positive test?
You're going to be the one that's going to be doing the weight cut because I'm confused.
Damn you, ESPN.
I'm confused. Are you doing the weight cut this time, sir? I know you're a legendary trainer, love you to death, but it's Derek James doing the weight cut this time, so it's no confusion. I'm just asking.
Going after Derek James is nasty work by Bill, but he even went after Oscar, bro. He even went after Oscar. Let's show that. Let's show that part.
Barboza Jr., May 2nd.
Oscar was ready to talk, bro.
I know it's something chicey, ain't it? That doesn't make sense.
He tried to say when Oscar was talking, Oscar was saying that, you know, any one of these fights could be a main event. He's trying to, I think he took it the wrong way and said Oscar's trying to say all these main event fighters are Golden Boy fighters, and that's not true. But I don't believe Oscar said that. Oscar was actually talking Spanish to the crowd when he said that. So Bill was like, yo, what's going on with this Spanish speaking stuff? So he went after Oscar. Oscar was having it, bro. Oscar was trying to get in on Bill. Watch this. Oscar, like, you talking to me, bro? Look at Oscar. Yo, they had a whole Oscar back.
Oscar, we gonna get you going. Oh my God, he's rocking. He's rocking. Let me see the uppercut. Only in New York, ladies and gentlemen. Only in New York. Let's go, Oscar. Let it go on. Let it go on. Let's go, Oscar.
It's turned into full chaos up here.
Oscar.
Look at the crowd cheering. Oscar.
Oscar, do you care to respond to Bill Haney? Do you care to respond to any of the accusations? He's saying it's not three. He's saying it's three main events. It's not three main events. What are you talking about? Why are you saying that? That's from Bill Haney.
Let's go, Oscar.
Everybody's a great fighter here. Everybody's a main event on this thing. It's everybody. Hey, sit down. Learn how to promote.
He said every one of these fights is a main event. Right. I don't think Oscar said anything wrong when he was talking. I think Bill misinterpreted it. Oscar's like, yo, shut up and learn how to promote.
Yeah, well, hey, listen, everyone is a main event on there. It's 6 tremendously talented fighters.
We can have 4 if you want. Listen, me and you.
He said we can have 4 main events if you want, me and you. Shout out to Oscar.
Every fighter up here deserves to be praised, deserves to take the spot that they took. He took it in the main event. He took the main event, and he could have.
Bill talking that shit, but come on, man. Bill don't want that smoke with Oscar, bro. Bill don't want that smoke with Oscar, bro. Shout out to y'all, man. But yeah, man, shout out to fighthype.com, man, for the video credit on that. Again, it was a lot of energy, man. There was hella energy going on today at that press conference, and it just makes for a more interesting Friday night of fights. Again, we got Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero, the main event. We got Devin the Dream Haney coming back from that Ryan Garcia fight against Jose Ramirez, former champion. And then we got the grudge match between Teofimo Lopez, the Takeover, and Arnold Barboza. Which fight are you guys looking forward to the most? Let me know in the chat. Because like I said, I'm looking forward to all of them, man. I'm looking forward to all of them. It's going to be crazy. I'm still trying to determine if I do a live fight chat for that or not, man. Let me know if y'all want to get down with a live fight chat, man. Let me know if y'all want to get down with a live fight chat. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all do that, man. And make sure y'all check out my family at whatsyourhustle.com, man. Go cop yourself this fly-ass Tank t-shirt. That fly-ass hat I had on yesterday, straight out the ghetto. Joggers, hoodies, hats. And in the process, you get 15% off if you use discount code the Hangout Spot at checkout. Make sure you check out my people, man. Let's see what the chat is saying, man. Let's see what the chat is saying. Alberto said Tio really a clown. He's a great value version of Ryan. Yeah, Tio has taken that, that clown trying to take over press conferences role, man. He's done that, man. This guy walked out with a lucha libre mask, bro. A lucha libre mask. El Monte, stand up. Johnny, the last time a Mexican went to New York, Jose Zepeda got the KO of Josue. Okay, I remember that. We don't do all that talking. We get it done in the ring. Okay. I hear that. So I guess you thinking that there's going to be an upset. You go on the upset special, Alberto? Let me know. Let me know in the chat who y'all got. Clarissa, what's going on, Clarissa? Thanks for rocking out with me. Rolly has probably been medicated to keep him calm. Rolly ain't tripping, bro. Rolly's usually tripping out, man. Y'all saw him in the Tank press conferences, man, going up there with a mink coat, no shirt on, talking about Tank. His testicles is bigger than Tank. Rolly usually trips out. But he ain't been tripping out since he's been getting stopped, bro. I think Rolly's been humbled, man. I don't know, man. Clarissa said Rolly doesn't seem like he is going all out to win. Yeah, he seems too laid back for me. Now, I do get the sense that, he's excited about this fight. He's been talking about Ryan for years. Like, I think it's kind of weird that you still continue to live off a sparring video that happened 7-8 years ago, bro. Get over that. Ryan's a completely different fighter back then. You could see clearly he was the bigger, stronger guy, and Ryan was the younger guy. But now Ryan is a grown man with grown man strength and much bigger than Rolly. And we all know that left hook, whether you like Ryan Garcia or not, that left hook is a gift from God. It's a gift from God. That shit reminds me of Roy Jones' left hook. And I'm not even capping, man. Real talk, man. That's how good it is. It's a gift from God, man. You get hit with that shit, most people are going to sleep, bro. You saw what it did to Haney, bro. Shout out to Haney, though, for making it the distance. He finished that fight. He got dropped 3 times. And he got hit with some big left hooks in that fight, but he finished that fight on his own 2 feet. You know what I mean? Shout out to Devin Haney, man. I'm interested to see what Devin Haney we see, man. Does he fix those mistakes that he made the first fight? And you see an even better version of Devin Haney? This second fight, this is not going to be an easy fight, bro. Jose Ramirez is a former champion. He is motivated. Most people, again, he knows nobody's picking him to win. And that's a dangerous fighter, man. That's a dangerous fighter. So I hope Devin Haney ain't looking over him, in anticipation for this Ryan rematch. You know what I mean? I hope he's not. Clarissa said Ryan is sober for now. Yeah, he looks he looks different. He definitely ain't boozing and smoking and doing all that crazy shit that he was doing before the Haney fight. I'll tell you, man, I had Ryan losing that fight. I had him getting cooked because I'm saying to myself, there ain't no way this dude that's doing all this crazy shit is gonna end up going in there beating a guy like Devin Haney, his caliber of skills. And shout out to Ryan for what he did, man. Is that the guy from Friday next to Ryan? Nah, that's that's Derek James, his trainer. That was Derek James, his trainer, man. Pink Car 06. Clarissa Haney wasting energy arguing with Ryan if they not fighting Ryan Friday. Yeah, man, there's a rivalry there. There's a rivalry. So you knew that was going to happen. It's happened a little bit in every single press conference or whatever these guys have had together since the whole promotion. And to be honest with you, I thought this promotion could have been better. The promotion for this hasn't really been as good as it should be. Like a Jake Paul most valuable promotion card. I mean, they do that shit up all over social media. I haven't really noticed this promotion being as big as it should be for something that is being done for the first time. For the first time, we're seeing this being done. Times Square in the heart of New York City in Manhattan. They're closing off the street. There's going to be seating for special invites around the ring, and everybody else in the city that's walking by is free to stop and check out this legendary night of fights, man. It's going to be crazy, man. I'm just curious to see how they pull it off from a security perspective. This is New York City, man. This is New York City. Does it look similar to what Times Square looks like on New Year's Eve? There may not be that many people, but I think there's going to be a lot of people, man. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to stop and they're going to witness history, man. Whether you're a boxing fan or not, I think you just want to be there and just witness it. That's just me. I mean, I could be lying. That's just me. We got my man Yayin in the building. Hopefully I said that right, Yayin. Yo. What's going on, bro? Thanks for rocking out here at the Hangout spot on a Wednesday night. Matter of fact, where's Marco, man? We need to get Marco up in here, man. Get his take on what's going on, man. We need to get Marco up in here. Shout out to Marco, man. Marco Boxing, bro. Allows me to come on his platform on the evening shows. You guys have come along and have welcomed me with open arms. Where Marco at, man? If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you smash that like button. You know how we doing it up, man. We gotta get this channel out into the algorithm of other boxing fans so they know we rock out 3 times a week now. 3 times a week. And when we don't have the guests, we'll just do it up by ourselves here. Me in the studio, you guys in the chat. We are one hell of a team, man. We just gonna rock out. I'm gonna show y'all a little clip too. The Ring Magazine dropped something earlier showing the whole setup. Showing the whole setup of the of the ring setup in Manhattan. I thought it was pretty crazy. Let me give me 1 second. I want to see if I can send this link out to Marco. See if we can get Marco to jump in here. Yeah, we just send that out to Marco. Let's see if he responds. And we can get Marco up in here, man. We have not had Marco Boxing in at the Hangout spot, so we trying to get him up in here, man. Yayin, if Ryan beat Dev, there's no need for a third fight. Yeah, I agree, man. No third fight, man. It's over. He beat him with Osterine, and if he beats him without it, it's done, man. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. We don't need to see another fight. We do not need to see another fight. But I do think we need to see the rematch. Because, again, there's a lot of question marks. Clarissa said they should be fighting each other Friday. That would have been fire. If they would have did that,
Straight cash, homie.
that would have been fire. But better build up, right? Hopefully both of them win. Y'all haven't told me which one of these fights y'all believe could be the upset special between these three fights. Is it Ryan Roley? Do you think Roley has an opportunity to pull off the upset? I mean, he's a puncher. He's a puncher. Do you think Jose Ramirez, the guy everybody's sleeping on, you think he has that opportunity to take Devin out? Or is it Barboza? Do you think T.O.'s overlooking Barboza? There's been questions about T.O.'s performance against guys that realistically, are not coming in as big favorites. I mean, Lomachenko was a favorite against T.O. It seems like T.O. always fights better when his back is against the wall. When nobody thinks he can win, that's when you see the best T.O. against Josh Taylor, the bigger guy, the guy he was calling out. And when he fought Josh was the man at 140. He goes in there, he cooks Josh. But then there's fights that you think that T.O. should just walk all over dudes like Kambosos, like Sandor Martin. Even Jermaine Ortiz was the favorite. And these are all fights where we all look at it and we're like a little bit, we're underwhelmed with his performances. We all know T.O. is explosive, a ton of talent, athleticism. I think T.O. can be a special fighter, but, T.O. has had issues. He's had some issues outside of the ring. He has issues in the ring, cutting off the ring. So is this the fight that, Barboza can possibly come in there and win? I mean, people are picking T.O. to win this fight. He is the favorite going in. Ryan, Devin, and T.O. are the unquestioned favorites. But something tells me, and this might just me being the conspiracy theorist, man, that there's going to be one upset here where we're all going to come back on Monday's show and be like, wow, we didn't expect that shit to happen. Which one is it? If it happens. Or is it Canelo Skull? Remember, that's going down Saturday in Saudi Arabia. According to the viewers yesterday, nobody really wants to see that fight. We all kind of feel like we know what the outcome is going to be. But what happens in that fight? Does Skull pull off the upset? Who knows, right? So I don't know. Let me know in the chat what y'all think, man. Let me know in the chat what y'all think. That's T.O. Oh, yo, I didn't read this one. Yayan said, who the fuck is that MF Doom mask? That was T.O., man. That was T.O. came out with the Nacho Libre mask on, bro. The Haney and T.O. fight. Is that what you're saying could be the upset special, Clarissa? Yayan said, good looks, but I peeped it. But I peeped when I zoomed in. Yeah. Put the link in the chat. Who wants to come in here and give me their upset special, man? Their predictions. What fight they're looking forward to the most? And their upset special. We got my man Clarence McLean, No Duck Zone podcast in the building. Yo, salute my people, the Hangout Spot, Johnny, my brother. You know you my brother, bro. Thanks for rocking out with us, bro. Thanks for rocking out, man. We were supposed to have Kayla Rivera in the building, but she's a little tied up, man. Again, she's boots to ground, at the event, trying to get those interviews, man. If you guys follow her on YouTube, she got hella followers, and she does a phenomenal job with these interviews in the field, man. Not just in boxing, but in the MMA world, entertainment world. I mean, she doing it up, bro. My sister doing it up. We were trying to get her up in here. She may be a little bit tied up. She said she would try to slip away and hop on. I just want to get her take on what the energy was like, yesterday, today, what she anticipates tomorrow, and more importantly, what she anticipates on Friday, man, because she is a real one, man. She a real boxing champ. We got my man, the Nigerian Nightmare, in the building. What's going on, champ? What it do? We up in here. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you rocking out, man. Smash those likes. Again, I shouldn't have to remind you guys. And if you're on Facebook, make sure you hit that like button as well. Come on over to YouTube and subscribe if you have not subscribed. More importantly, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. We're trying to turn this train into a locomotive. We're going to need more passengers. We need less than 250 more subscribers to get to 2,000. 2,000. There's power in numbers, man. If we want to get the bigger and better interviews, man, there's power in numbers, man. I was just talking to Marco a few hours ago. Yeah, I just sent him the link, man. I don't know if he's going to pop in. But he's more than free to pop in if he likes. He's probably not even near his computer. He usually goes live in a little bit. Alberto said free Marco.
This is nasty.
We don't got Marco on timeout here, Alberto, bro. We don't do the timeout here, man. We let you guys rock out. As long as you guys do it respectful, man, because, this is a chill spot. The Hangout spot is a chill spot. Y'all know when I have the welterweight champion of the world, Brian Norman Jr., he loves to come on here because he said, this is the chill spot. And that's my bro, man. He's going to be fighting in Japan. It's official. He's going to be fighting and defending that title against Jin Sasaki in Japan. Shout out to my brother, the WBO welterweight champion, Brian Norman Jr. and Coach Brian Norman Sr. Y'all know they family. They going to Japan, bro. I wish I could go to Japan with them, man. But, that's a hell of an expensive trip, bro. I need to get sponsored. I need to get a sponsor to send me to Japan, bro. Smash that like button if you haven't done that. That's right, man. Make sure you definitely follow my man's lead. Make sure you follow my man's lead, man. He think you 15, 17. I said, nah, I'm not sure what y'all talking about. I'm not sure. Y'all might be going back and forth in the chat. The only Yayan said the only thing I don't like about this is Tio's fight. He should fight the winner. Yeah, man. For sure. My man Dedrick Jamal in the building. Shout out to you, champ. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate the love and support, man. You my guy, man. You show me love, man. Shout out to my guy, Dedrick, bro. Dedrick in the building, bro. He in the building, man. Marco got an insider joke on his channel about me asking such shit. I'm not on that, Johnny. As you can see, I be cool. And Alberto, you cool, man. You my guy. But you got a war going on in Marco's chat, bro. I don't know what that's about. I'm more curious to see how Haney will fight. Will he be gunshot? That's a great question. I mean, that's a great comment there, Clarissa, because I'm curious as well. What Devin Haney do we see? What Devin Haney do we see, man? What Devin Haney do we see? I'm gonna throw the link up in here, man. Who want to come up in here for a few minutes, man? Just a few minutes, just to give your take on what you want to see on Friday. Who you predicting to win? And if there's any of these fights that you believe may end in an upset, let me know that as well. Definitely let me know that as well, man. Yeah. Is it panel or one at a time? We'll do one at a time. Man. No panel, man. I don't want people talking over each other, man. I don't do that stuff, bro. We don't do that here. We do not do that here. But if you want to jump on for a bit, give me your thoughts, your predictions. We got my man 1979 Jim in the building. What's going on, champ? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. If you haven't smashed that like button, make sure you do that. Subscribe. Less than 250 more to 2,000. Less than 250 more to 2,000. Matter of fact, let me put that up in here, man. Let me put that poll up in here, man. What's y'all upset special, man? What is y'all upset special? I appreciate. I apologize for the dead space here, but we're gonna put up a poll here. What is your pick for an upset? Let's start out with that. And we got Barboza versus Tio. And we'll throw in Skull versus Canelo. Let's do that. Let's get that poll going. Man. Yeah, man. If you guys, anybody want to jump in, give your prediction, man. Again, quick 3-4 minutes. You're more than welcome to come on. Let's just make sure we keep it respectful. Y'all already know the deal. We got my man Clarence from No Duck Zone. What's going on, Chad? Welcome to the Hangout spot, my brother.
Johnny, what's the deal, my guy? How's everything, man?
And you already know, bro. We putting in that work, man. I appreciate you rocking out, bro. Appreciate you rocking out.
I never got to come and hang out, so I said, why not come to the hangout spot?
You already know, bro. I know you doing it up, man. If you guys ain't following Clarence on No Duck Zone podcast, make sure y'all do that. It's more than boxing, bro. It's more than boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you got to switch it up because these cats get real emotional when it comes to the sport of boxing. It's like, you know what I mean? It's not really that serious. This is supposed to be all for fun, So it
For
is what it
sure, for
is.
sure. But yo,
How's
let's talk
everything with you,
boxing,
brother?
bro.
Let's talk.
Man.
Let's get into it.
What you got, man? Friday night, bro. Shit that's never been done. Are you gonna be boots to ground in Manhattan, bro?
No, I'm not. I'll be there tomorrow to get like a little video of what's going on, and then I won't be a part of it. I didn't get no credentials for it, so I'm gonna be falling back from that. Just sitting home and I'm gonna entertain it from there. It's gonna be very interesting. This is we haven't got there yet. I mean, it is fight week. We got 2 more days, but I'm just still trying to figure out how they're going to pull this off because usually when stuff happens in Times Square, it's the ball dropping. So to have this, this is amazing. I think we're gonna see a few things tomorrow. I mean, excuse me, Friday that we're not expecting. Um, I think we're focused so much on making predictions of the people that we favored, and it's kind of taken away from the people who might be coming there to upset.
Yes, sir. Good point.
We don't. I love Devin, and yes, I'm riding for him, but that doesn't mean he's going to be the winner. Yes, Ryan Garcia is a better boxer than Rolly Romero, but that does not mean that Rolly does not have a puncher's chance. Um, people saying they're going for Tiafimo, but at the same time, they're saying that they hope Arnold Barbosa's going there and do what George Kambosos did. Anything is possible. Anything can happen. Friday. This is gonna be amazing, man. I'm happy about all of them, despite of what we feel about them. These guys are the top guys right now, whether you like them or not. And I'm hoping when this is all said and done Friday, that it puts them all in a great position where they can go on to be in the bigger fights because the year's not over yet. So hopefully at the end of the year, of course we're gonna have Ryan and and Devin, and hopefully T.O. and somebody. I don't know. I'm be honest with you. I really want to see T.O. and Ryan get it on, but we know that's not going to happen right now. Maybe that'll happen in the future, or that'll just be a fantasy talk. But it's gonna be great come Friday, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's exciting, and it's just not dope for the sport. It's dope for New York City. It's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro. And I'm a big fan of shit that's never happened before. We're witnessing history in the
That's why
making.
I'm pissed that I'm not there. That's why I'm pissed that I'm not there.
I'm not there, man. Trust
I'm
me,
like,
man.
look, but Johnny, I woke up and I looked at my email. And I'm like, how the hell? I had to write them back. I'm like, how the hell you don't pick me? Like, what do you? This is history. Cause see, a lot of people were like, they didn't want to go because they weren't about, Times Square. Anything can happen, and people. Usually when from yourself, usually when things happen in Times Square, you have other people take that and use that as an advantage to go do something stupid. So a lot of people were second guessing about going down there. I'm looking at it like, man, I'm trying to be a part of history. There ain't never been no show in the middle of Times Square boxing. So this is something that you live to tell your grandkids that, and that's what I wanted to do. But I'm hoping if this does work out, hell, who knows? Next year maybe they can come back and do it in the warmer month. Who knows what'll happen Friday, but this is amazing, man. We have that coming up. We got June, we got July. I mean, New York is going to be on fire this year with boxing. I'm hoping, Johnny, I don't know how, I know you're a busy man, but I'm hoping if you just get a week or two to come up, man. You can catch some of this summer, man.
Yeah, for sure. The plan is to get up in there. More than likely, I'm gonna try to be there July 12th for that Belonga card, Belonga against
Oh my
Shiraz.
God.
You know, I got to
Oh my
support,
God.
obviously. So I'll be in the building more than likely for that. You got Shakur against Zepeda. You know, that's going to be a great fight. You got Puello
Yeah.
against Matias. I mean, this you
Yeah.
ain't capping, bro. The summer it's on fire, man, and it starts
And
this
you got to
weekend, bro.
remember the day before the day before that you got
Yeah,
Amanda and Katie.
absolutely, bro.
So New York is going to be out of control this summer, as far as boxing.
Absolutely, bro. That's going to be a big one as well. They're going to sell out the big room like they did the first time. But so
Yes.
you bring up a good point about this week. It's not about the favorites; it's about people overlooking the other fighters. So, out of those 3 fights, which one do you feel is the most likely to end in an upset?
Damn it. I didn't want to have to answer that.
It's the hangout
Because
spot, bro. It's the
yeah, I
hangout
know.
spot. There's
I
no
did
wrong
kind of,
answer. There's no right
yeah,
or wrong
there's
answer, bro. It's
definitely no wrong answer.
hypothetical, bro.
I wouldn't care what nobody
I'm
think
more
about what
wrong
I
than right, my brother. When I make my predictions, I'm proudly
yeah,
more wrong than right,
exactly.
and I
I don't
don't
care
care,
what
bro.
people
This is
think.
all in good fun.
Everybody's so quick to talk about how Ryan Garcia is gonna go in there and flatline Rolly because people judge the last fights that Rolly had and what Pitbull Cruz did to him. You got to remember, everybody um changes up their style and how they fight. They don't come back and fight the same way. I'm I'm feeling like something's gonna happen in that Rolly and Ryan Garcia fight that we didn't see coming. We didn't expect it.
Mm.
I'm not saying Rolly's going to win, but I just have a feeling my focus is on that fight. A lot of my focus was on Tiafimo and Barbosa, but for some reason it shifted because they're disrespecting Rolly Romero. So let me explain to the people in the chat that probably trying to get what I'm saying. They brought up this whole making him the mandatory Ryan Garcia for this Jerome Bruce Ennis, and y'all talking about that, which is crazy to me. But it's like y'all just overlooking Rolly. You're not, you still have to respect him because you still have a fighter in front of your face, rather if you like him or not. Doesn't matter what happened with him and Pitbull. You still have a fighter in front of your face. So you start overlooking them. That's gonna give him some type of confidence to go in there and say, you know what, I have to go in here and prove my point because if I go in here and I get flatlined in the middle of Times Square, then I'm just proving the people right. I never belonged there. And he can ride off to the sunset, and he can go have his rematch with Devin, and then he can go respectfully fight Boots next year. So I think that Rolly's gonna come in there and he's going to do something that we are not expecting to do because one thing Rolly does, you might not like his style, but he comes to fight. He definitely comes to fight. So I think that's the one that everybody really needs to pay attention to, and not just the Tiafimo and Arnold Barbosa. That's going to be a shocker right there. With Ryan, and I mean, even if he lose, okay, he lost. I'm just saying that's not the fight we might want to sleep on.
I love it, my brother. I love it. Like I said,
Yes.
at the end of the day, there's no right or wrong answers here at the hangout spot. We got
No,
no egos, man. We do this
no.
shit because we love it
Yes,
and
sir.
we love to talk
Yeah,
that boxing shit. And we
yeah.
all family here. My brother, you know you family, bro. You always welcome back, bro.
Thank you. I will definitely be back again, man. I'm ready to take it down because I'm going to be going to Times Square. Well, I got some business to handle, and then I'm going to go to Times Square tomorrow just to do some recording because I know they're still setting up. I'm gonna go do some recording, throw it up on the channel. You know what I mean, and then I'm just gonna sit back and chill out. But I got to get you over to No Duck Zone. But me and you gonna talk about it when you're free. I'm gonna get you over there, man. So you can tell your story of how you got your show started. But somebody else might want to come up, man. So I'm a holler at you, Johnny, man. Be good, brother. I love you, man. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. Smash that like button. It don't cost you nothing.
Yo, no, I appreciate you, brother. And tomorrow I'm gonna go live. So if you free, come on for a little bit and tell us
Yeah,
about
yeah,
how
yeah,
the
yeah,
Dennis
yeah,
is going.
yeah. I'll do that. I'll do that. Ain't no issue. I got you.
All right, brother. Peace
All
out,
right.
man.
All right.
Much
Be good,
love.
man. All
You
right.
got it. That was my brother, Clarence from No Duck Zone podcast. Make sure y'all check him out. He a real one, bro. He definitely a real one. If anybody wants to call in, call in. The chat is cooking, but I don't see none of y'all that got the guts to come up in here with the hangout spot. I'm giving you an opportunity to come on the hangout spot. Give me what you think's going to happen on Friday, your predictions, what you think may be an upset special. You know what I mean? Like, the link is there. If you want to jump on, now's the time to jump on, man. Now's the time to jump on. Shout out to my brother, Joe Pilot. Thank you, my brother. He just sent me a $5 cash app, bro. Nah, I got it, brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. Joe Pilot said he would have called in, but he lost. You lost your voice. Well, you lost your voice arguing on the boxing voice, bro? Because I almost lost my voice by arguing with Ness on the boxing voice. In fact, I got a comment here. My man Badger One said, "Fight Camp Johnny salute champ."
This is nasty.
Yo, Ness tried to go in on me, man, because I use Fight Camp as a workout. He was trying to mix my words, man, saying that I can substitute Fight Camp for a real trainer if I wanted to learn how to fight or if I wanted to train for a fight. I never said that, man. I said I use Fight Camp as a workout. And at the end of the day, what workout is bad? He was crapping on Fight Camp. Shout out to you, Badger One. Yo, I usually don't lose my cool, and I didn't, man. Ness is my guy, but I felt like, man, I had to yell because he was talking all over me, man. But yo, Joe Pilot, I did get your cash app. I appreciate you, brother.
Straight cash, homie.
Any donation, via Cash App, super chat, super sticker is always welcome, man, because we putting in that work, man. We trying to make a few bucks. And speaking of a few bucks, like I said, if you guys have not checked out whatsyourhustle.com, check out this fly ass Tank t-shirt. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. My man Johnny De La Cruz, the CEO over there at whatsyourhustle.com, sent me this banging ass care package. We are now sponsored, baby. And if you buy anything, whether it's a t-shirt, a hat, a fly ass set of joggers for men and women, bro, they doing it up over there. Make sure you use discount code the Hangout Spot. It is right there below, and you get 15% off your order. And it also helps out your boy. A few bucks never hurt anybody. But it looks like we got another call up on the panel. So let's bring up my guy. Did we get you on? Alberto, what's going on, brother? You live at the Hangout Spot, bro.
Yo, what's up, Johnny? Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro. What's going on, man? Welcome aboard, champ.
Yes, sir. Just popping in real quick. I just wanted to ask you, how are they gonna fight in Times Square? Like, is it like dead ass in the middle of Times Square, or?
Yeah, no, dead ass in the middle of Times Square. In fact, I wanted to show a video. How they're setting up the ring is. I don't know if you've been to Times Square, but where all the bleachers or whatever are, or that area, that's where they're gonna set up the ring. Literally, like right in the middle of the street, they're gonna close it off, and then obviously they're gonna have a barricade around the ring with reserve seating. I think there's gonna be about 400 invite only reserve seating. I know Marco has mentioned and talked about that on his show. So that's gonna be by invite, and then whoever's walking the streets is gonna be free to the public to be able to watch, bro. It's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to see it.
No, that's crazy. That's like the equivalent, I guess, like if in LA they did like a fight like on the Hollywood Walk of Fame or some shit like that, right? Like, never been done before.
I love it. If you're like me, I like to see shit that's never been done. My biggest question is the security factor. I mean, there's gonna be hella security and cop. There's
That's
gotta
what I was
be.
about to say, like, because isn't it like apartments right there, like, or some shit, or it's just like
Oh,
businesses?
there's business, there's buildings, buildings, businesses, offices. I mean, retailers, restaurants. I mean, it's in the middle of time, smack in the middle of Times Square where the ball drops, New Year's Eve.
Because that's how they got JFK. They had someone like in a building. So I'm like, damn, I hope no crazy shit pops off, in today's day and age. You never know.
You never know, man. But my brother, talk to me, man. What fight are you looking forward to the most on Friday?
Johnny, I want to see Haney. We just got to get rid of the Haneys in boxing. I feel like they're a cancer. I feel like the dad, Bill Haney, like he be popping it too much. And honestly, I was never impressed with like Dev. I feel like Dev, like you remember the Four Kings, or like it was supposed to be the Four Kings. Ryan, Dev, Tio, and Tank. I always felt like Haney never stuck out to me. Like on paper, like he don't have power. He's not super athletically gifted. I thought he was just really good at fundamentals. You know what I mean? Like he was really like trained. But then I can't even give him that anymore because, his last fight he got exposed for not having the right IQ. I mean, Ryan tagged him with the same shot over and over and over. So that to me, and then Johnny, I don't know if you remember. You remember when he fought Loma? He kept going to his dad in the corner saying, what do I do? What do I do?" And then Bill Haney's kind of just like not really giving him the right instructions. So yeah, Johnny, for me, it's just I just want to see Haney get put on the dirt. Like he just needs to get knocked out. I hope it's. I mean, not hope. You know what I'm saying? But I really think his chin is shot. So I feel like if Jose Ramirez is still like half the fighter he once was, because I know Jose Ramirez is like on the back nine. So if he can do the boxing world a favor and get rid of Haney, that's an awesome night for me.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Do you have Ryan beating Rolly?
Yeah. Rolly shot too. I feel like he's never been the same since Tank knocked him out. I feel like he's always getting knocked out now. The old man had him on the ropes, and then he got knocked out by Pitbull Cruz, who's not even a big 140 pounder.
And Tio Barboza.
I like Barboza. I gotta support. I gotta support. I feel like Barboza's on a crazy run right now, so I think he could get it done.
He is on a good run. I forgot to mention that he's coming in with a lot of momentum. And Tio can be inconsistent. Like if it were me, for the viewers, man, that is the fight that I feel has the biggest chance to be an upset because Tio's going in as a pretty decent favorite. But that's a fight that scares me, man. That's a fight that scares me. So we'll see, man.
Hey
Now
Johnny,
we'll
real quick, I know
yeah,
you got to
talk
get
to
other people in. Is Tio really from New York? Like I feel like New York cats don't jack him like that.
me. You know what? Alberta, your guess is as good as mine. He's, when he started out, he's from Brooklyn. So but they're from Honduras. But I think his father was, born, raised in Brooklyn, and I believe he was born in Brooklyn. He claims Brooklyn, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm gonna say yes, but you're right. Your typical New Yorker is not really quick to claim Tio. He fights more out of Florida, man. South Florida. But I don't know. I'm not
No
sure.
doubt, no
I'm
doubt.
not sure, man.
Appreciate you, Johnny.
Oh, I appreciate the call, brother. You got to keep calling in, man. You're
Yes,
my
sir.
guy. All
Yep,
right,
keep it
brother.
up. Yep.
Yep. Thank you, man. Thank you for the support. That was my guy Alberto, man. I put the link on the chat, on the pinned messages. If any of you guys want to jump in, now's the time to call in. Give me your prediction. Let me know what you're looking forward to. Let's look to see where the poll is at right now. So right now, we have 50% of you guys are looking at Barboza versus Tio as the potential upset like me. 29% has Rolly against beating Ryan, and 21% have Ramirez upsetting Devin. So right now, Barboza upsetting Tio is leading the pack in the votes. 0% for Skull and Canelo.
This is nasty.
It just goes to show you, man, like, nobody's giving Skull a chance in this fight. I think it will be a better fight than most people think. I don't think Canelo stops him. But I don't think based on styles, like Skull's style, he's more of a boxer mover. Canelo likes guys that are easy to find. He's great at cutting off the ring though. So I think, he's going to get to Skull. He's going to cut the ring off. He's going to land really, really good shots. But I just don't see an exciting fight. I see Canelo winning this fight by unanimous decision, doing what he does, going undisputed for the second time. He's going to be marveled. And then he's going to go into that Bud Crawford fight as an undisputed champion and give Bud an opportunity to win another, undisputed in another weight class. In another weight class. So, nobody's really thinking that that's going to be an upset. But it's interesting how everybody feels the same way I do. I'm trying to let me pull up this video real quick Again, if you haven't smashed that like button, make sure you do so, as it will help us get this channel out to other boxing fans. They need to know we rock out 3 times a week here at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, I'm trying to find this video of them setting up the ring here because I saw it earlier. And if you want to call in, the link is pinned on the chat, man. Call in, man. Give me your take on the fights on Friday. We were trying to get Kayla Rivera in, but it looks like she's tied up, doing some interviews. Again, if you guys follow, excuse me, if you guys follow Kayla Rivera, she is a boxing and entertainment journalist. She's doing her thing. She's at all the big fights. She's interviewing all the big fighters. And she is boots to ground, putting in that work in New York City for this whole thing. And she was there at the press conference live. This is why I wanted to get her on, to get her take on what was going on at the press conference with the energy, with T.O. and all this other stuff. She did an interview with Bill Haney earlier. She told me, so I was trying to get her on, but if not, we'll try to get her on tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, because we are going to be live tomorrow. Not sure who's going to be the guest right now, but if there's no guest, guess what? You guys are the guests. We're going to open up the phone lines again. And if you guys want to chime in and give your last minute predictions, your upset special, talk about any of these fights, you're free to do so. Like I said, I just put the link in the chat. And we're going to do the same thing tomorrow. And this is how we're going to do it up going forward, man. This is how we're going to do it up going forward. We got my man Half Boxing in the building. What's going on, Cat? The Hangout Spot merchandise coming soon. I already got some shirts. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm probably going to raffle off a shirt just to get things rolling. I still got to work on my inventory because I'm trying to get shirts. I'm going to try to get hats. I'm going to try to get shorts. I'm going to try to do it up. But I do have some shirts available. And let me show y'all real quick what these things look like. Speaking of shirts, make sure y'all check out this Tank t-shirt at whatsyourhustle.com. Whatsyourhustle.com and use discount code The Hangout Spot, all capital letters at checkout, and get 15% off your order. But this is the official first draft for the Hangout Spot t-shirt. Y'all probably see me rocking this, on other shows or on the Boxing Voice, with the nice logo on the side. We got the dry fit material. We're going to start selling these. I got them in black now, and I got a couple in gray, and I got a few sizes. Again, I don't have a large inventory, but I'm going to start getting more of an inventory, to start selling these things. So if you guys want one, the best way is to reach out to me on DM on IG. My DM on IG is on the top of that screen. If you want a shirt, let me know. But I think tomorrow I'm going to raffle one off. Tomorrow. So make sure y'all tune in. We'll probably do, $5 raffle for a t-shirt or whatnot tomorrow. Try to draw some super chat activity as well. We'll go through the super chat option here on YouTube. YouTube has a nice option where you could put targets. So you could put a target for 10 super chats, 10 $5 super chats. So maybe I'll do a target for 10 $5 super chats, and then we'll just raffle off to, the first 10. We get y'all a t-shirt. The Hangout Spot t-shirt, baby. This is how we're going to do it up. But if you definitely want one, I got to start putting together an inventory, and we're going to start selling those. So, yeah, man, definitely reach out to me, man. We got nobody else wants to jump in. Damn, yo. Y'all got the chat cooking, but nobody wants to jump in live, give their predictions. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I think Bill is good for boxing. Clarissa said he makes boxing entertainment. I agree, man. I think any trash talker. I'm one of those guys that thought Adrian Broner was great for boxing. I loved Adrian Broner. You got to have those characters. It can't just be, the fighters that are serious. You got to have some villains. You got to have some trash talkers. You got to have some good guys, right? Good versus bad, right? Good versus evil. People like to see that stuff. So, Clarissa said Canelo is going to land on Skull, and Skull is going to be like, ¿Qué pasa aquí? That's what's up. My brother Clarence, appreciate you jumping on. Alberto, how much for a Hangout Spot t-shirt? I'd cop. I don't know. These are dry fit. I haven't figured it out. I don't know. I mean, with shipping, I don't know, maybe like $30 or something like that. That's what I'm thinking right off the bat. Yeah, maybe like $30. I'm not trying to break anybody's bank. $30 probably for a nice dry fit t-shirt from the Hangout spot. We do have to get some more inventory. I got some available. I got a couple of larges, couple of extra larges. I got a couple in gray. We're gonna raffle one out tomorrow though. We may raffle out a few. One tomorrow, maybe one the next show. I'm not sure until we get this inventory and we can start getting them out there. That's right. Smash that like button. More importantly, man, I need y'all realistically, man. If y'all want to show me love, man, tell somebody to subscribe to the Hangout spot, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I think cats are scared of one-on-one. I know, Alberto, what's going on, man? What is going on, bro? I think Marco just went live, but we rocking out here at the Hangout spot. It's all good. It's all good. We about to wrap it up soon because we going back up. We coming back up tomorrow, same time, 9 p.m. I got a guest that I may have on, but I don't want to really say it because you know how that works. Sometimes, they commit and then all of a sudden, they, last minute, they don't commit. So I got a potential guest. We didn't get Kayla on tonight. So maybe we get her on tomorrow for a few minutes if she's available. We can do that. And again, I just wanted to get her to give us her take. She's boots to ground in New York City. Before I let y'all go, though, I want to show y'all what I was talking about real quick. This is what it's looking like right now at Times Square. Not right this minute, but this is what the setup is starting to look like. And this is from the Ring Magazine on IG. Shout out to the Ring Magazine on IG. So they're starting. This is the whole setup. So, there's going to be the lighting over the ring. So the lights are already up. And for those of you guys that were asking, look, it's right smack in the middle of Times Square. If you look ahead, that big building, that's where the ball drops on New Year's Eve. That's where the ball drops. It's going to be insane, man. It's absolutely going to be insane, bro. This is something that we've never seen before. Last minute call for callers, man. If you want to jump on and give me your take, now is the time. I'm going to open up tomorrow, though. I need y'all to be prepared because y'all might be unprepared today. I need y'all to be unprepared to get on the panel because I'm gonna throw the link out there. I'm going to be taking some calls as well. I need to get your last minute thoughts, predictions, what you think is going to happen. If there's something crazy you think and you're a conspiracy theorist when it comes to these boxing fights, let me know what you think is going to happen. Upset special. Talk to me about Canelo Skull. Let's not forget Inoue, Naoya Inoue, the monster, top 5 pound for pound fighter in the world. He will be fighting. On Sunday, he's making his long-awaited return back to the United States. Mostly he's been fighting in Japan where he's Michael Jordan out there. But we're going to see him in Vegas on a Sunday card that's being put together by Top Rank on ESPN. Can't wait to see him. He's one of my favorite fighters to watch. And if you guys have never seen Naoya Inoue, make sure, bro, he's like on another planet. Shout out to my guy, the Maniac, the boxing maniac. He calls him Area 51 because he's from another planet. The guy is unreal, bro. He's just mowing down dudes in those lower weight classes. And if you don't watch the fighters in the lower weight classes, you are just a casual hardcore fan, bro. You got to show love to the smaller fighters, man, in the lower weight classes. Jesse Bam Rodriguez, one of the best fighters in the world, pound for pound. Naoya Inoue, he's going to be fighting on Sunday. So if you want to let me know your thoughts about that, I'm opening up the lines tomorrow. You could give me anything related to anything going on this weekend. Friday, Times Square. You already know the fights. Saturday, Saudi Arabia, Riyadh season. Canelo is headlining, obviously, against William Skull, going for the second time at the 168-pound undisputed championship. You got Bruno Suras against Jaime Munguia, the rematch. That's going to be on that undercard. You got Martin Holy Moly Bacoli, who now has had a full training camp. He's not fighting on 2 days' notice against Joseph Parker anymore. Different fighter. You can't play boxing. You can't just get off the sofa with no training camp, overweight, and go in there and expect to be a top heavyweight. I told everybody that. People were saying, no, Bacoli, because He's such a big puncher, and he's today's version of George Foreman. And look what he did to Jared Anderson. I like Bacoli, but again, I couldn't pick him. I couldn't pick him because you can't play boxing. Anyway, I will pick him probably on this one. We'll talk a little bit about that card as well. He's going against another big puncher at the heavyweight division, Efe Ajagba. And you already know the heavyweights never disappoint. You cannot blink your eye when it comes to the heavyweights. So if you want to talk about that, give your predictions, your thoughts about the Saturday card, you can do that tomorrow. We're going to open up the phone lines, especially if we don't have a guest. So I need everybody to come prepared, man. Come prepared. But anyway, this was a great show. I appreciate you guys for rocking out with me here at the Hangout spot. Make sure you subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We're going to be right back at it tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, you never know who's going to pop up at the Hangout spot. If it's not a special guest, it will be one of you guys calling in, man. But as always, I appreciate the love and support. This is your boy Johnny signing out from the Hangout spot live, and I'll talk to everybody tomorrow, man. Peace.